Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today we're gonna check out the Sub250 NanoFly 20 with the O4 system. The unboxing, super nice. We got a nice carrying case together with the drone. You got the battery tray, the drone itself super well protected, extra part for the O4 system, IM2 screwdriver, extra screws, M2 hexagonal key, and an extra set of HQ 51mm by 3. Lastly, a bag with a pinout, quick start manual, and stickers. Finally, let's talk about this super cute drone. It is 88mm motor to motor, 42 grams of weight, including the battery tray at the bottom. With a recommended 530 milliamps 2S HV, you are at 68 grams, still incredibly light. The carbon frame is 2mm thick unibody. It feels very rigid and is gonna be hard to damage in my opinion. The canopy is the same as the Nimble 65 and the O4 camera in the middle. This is the O4 Lite, as you can see is the light version. Has been adapted with a 3D print to fit inside this canopy. It sits there quite sturdily. It's not soft mounted, so I'm curious to see if it has gel or not. The motors are Sub250 1002 14,000 kV. And the flight controller is a Red Fox A2 with 12 amps ESCs and Express LRS built into it. And finally, it's time to fly. The battery goes this way, and when you plug the cable, you have this cable dangling, which, yeah, I wish there was some way of fixing it somewhere. I'm faced that way because I have my friend with the paramotor today, and he's not gonna fly with the paramotor, but with a flying. Ah, there it is. I got it. It's a glider, a flying. Not really a glider, but how do you call this? A plane. He called me, he heard me flying because I did another review before of a 5-inch, and today we have a better kind of chase. He was almost chasing me for a moment. Oh man, this thing is cool. And I have to say, the drone is very silent and we don't have much jello. I hope we don't crash into each other because I have to. Oh my god, he's going at me. Oh my god, I'm getting chased right now. Oh my god, where the hell is it? If you push, yeah, maybe it gets a little bit of jello. Yeah, I could go with the 5-inch, but I didn't trust it because I don't wanna damage his wing really. With this one I can dodge him a little bit better. And I have to say, this thing flies fine. Chasing a wing is not easy. I am going a little bit far from home. Yeah, this is my second fly. I just tested it quickly to see how it goes. But I mean, we covered like 500 meters already, which is not bad at all. And that was my first flight, actually, real flight. I just tested it before. So how does it fly? Let's try acroing a little bit. I'm gonna chase the chicken, don't worry. And whoa. So being a toothpick, I expected better when looking at it. Of course, it's a super light drone. You have to really carry through with the moves, and it doesn't have much inertia. Of course, it's a super light drone, but it has some shakes here and there. It's not completely stable. If you push, yeah, there is some shake. It's not terrible. It's a very fun, inoffensive. Oh! It's a very fun, inoffensive drone to fly. You can practice some acro maneuvers, no problem. Yeah, you are seeing it. And many people tell me, how do I feel with this narrower field of view on the O4 Lite system? And really, I have been flying this back to back with the O4 Pro today, and I have not noticed much difference. It's a little bit tighter, but if you fly in 4/3, yeah, you see I'm flying totally fine. Yeah. Oh! And this drone, yeah, flies well. Now, I expected a little bit tighter feeling. Sometimes it can be a little bit loose, but for ripping around the backyard, okay, yeah, I got carried a little bit too much. It flew for 3 minutes and 50 before totally destroying the battery. Realistically, you're gonna be able to fly 3 minutes and 30 pushing it. Now I'm gonna take it a little bit more chill, let's see how it does. But I still hear the plane, so maybe I'm gonna be tempted to go there. It's recording, let's fly. Okay, now I have it in angle mode. Yeah, it's medium, the noise it makes. It's not super loud, it's not super silent. When it goes far, yeah, you don't hear it anymore, so that's good. We have the chicken. No test is really a test without the chicken, at least for these small drones. Don't ask me to chase chicken with 7-inch drones because I don't want chicken nuggets. But there you are. Oh my god, there you are. It works very good as a chicken chaser. You just don't want to crash against them because then you nick them with these open propellers. Also, it's 5 o'clock. It's time for them to go home anyway, so I'm doing them a service, let's say. Boom. Chickens are home. Test is complete. And now I can safely go find... Yeah, it's still flying. So this O4 system, even the light version, you see really well with it. And I hope I'm faced the right direction. Yeah, some shake here and there. There it is. Probably, I don't know if he changed battery or he's still flying with the other battery. It's been 10 minutes. And my signal is not incredible right now. 53 megabits. Let me turn a little bit. Nice, nice. Ha! I didn't expect to do a dodge fight today. Oh, he's pulling some Top Gun maneuvers there. But drones are... oh my god, I lost him. Drones are a little bit more... oh my god. Drones are a little bit more agile. He's besting me. He's flying line of sight as well. So really kudos, he's a really good pilot. But I am flying far from home, far from my confidence of good signal. And this low battery is giving me a little bit of anxiety. Now he's gonna do a power loop, I feel it. There you, come on. Oh, told you. A little bit late, but he did it. Where the hell is him, by the way? I cannot find him. I hope he doesn't crash against me. Ah, there it is, I believe, on the ground. Yes, that's him piloting. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go home, do a little bit more acro. It's cool, it's cool. He's the guy with the paramotor. We live very close, I discovered, because it doesn't take off from there. It takes off from way, way down in the distance. So the drone flies fine for this size. It's not a 5-inch, of course. You see it has some shake here and there. I believe it's also due to the battery dangling. Damn. To the battery dangling a little bit. Okay, let's keep flying. We have a little bit of smudges on the lens, but it's fine. But for flying in the backyard... okay, I sticked it there. Okay, the battery is almost... yeah. 4 minutes flying slightly more conservative. if you really fly conservative all the way and you cruise, maybe you're gonna do 5 minutes. Time for my final opinion on the Sub250 NanoFly 20 with the O4 light system. I have not tested the other versions, but this one is a super nifty backyard ripper. You're gonna have a ton of fun in a safe way, and also safe for the drone, because if it crashes, the mass is so low, the inertia is so low, it's gonna be hard to damage it. Maybe you're gonna break propellers, maybe you're gonna break the camera, maybe if you crash on rocks, the motors can be scuffed a little bit, but it's a very resistant drone, and it's a good platform maybe to learn acro on. Flight-wise, it's fine, it's good, it's predictable. Sometimes you have the occasional vibration, oscillation, and it's not the tightest flight feeling ever. Sometimes it can feel a little bit loose. Also, again, it doesn't have inertia, so when you throw it over an obstacle, you have to keep pushing in order to go past it. It doesn't have the weight to carry it past, because it has the air resistance stopping it. Surprisingly, the O4 light was working good. I didn't see jello, maybe a little bit of vibration, sometimes a little bit of oscillation, but I don't know if that's the camera or the old drone doing this when coming down. And you can also see it during punch outs. With the O4 camera, we did some nice filming of that RC plane back there. Of course, this is a camera mostly for flying, not for filming. It's not great, don't expect to work with it. This drone is again, fun little toy to learn how to fly acro in a safe manner. Maybe you have to go to a park, you don't want to disturb people. It's gonna be nice. Maybe you live in Japan, in that places where you have the sub 100 gram drone rule. It could be a nice 70 grams drone to do that as well. Things I would improve in this drone, probably the pitch tuning or the flight characteristics. I would like to see it a little bit tighter to fly even better and to practice even better. And also maybe the camera mount, put it this way and not this way, because when the battery is like this, you have always this wire hanging, and maybe it's one of the causes of things wobbling on it. Instead, if the battery was put like this, maybe the cable was tight enough so it wouldn't move. I don't know. And that's all for today. Again, I feel like this is gonna be a very fun drone if you wanna practice in your backyard, in a public park. Don't disturb people and don't be scared of destroying your drone as well. You can practice a lot with this. And as always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what do you think about this drone. And also, if you wanna buy something, check out the links in the description below. Clicking on them, you help my channel a lot. And many times, you will find also coupons. Stay safe and happy flying. Bye. I have the paramotor guy. He just took off. I'm gonna get a 5-inch and follow him. Bye.